welcome back to SouFLoTV again, everybody. It's your host with the most. I'm out here driving on this lonely country road. I just went to go drop my kids off, drop two of my children off in Georgia. My oldest is getting ready to start college and that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? He's done with high school, and his brother is going back to school. So we've been in Florida for a while, having, you know, a vacation plus lockdown. And that lockdown is over 5 months later, and I'm taking this road trip. Now, in these back, let me show y'all where I'm at. All you seeing out here are trees, okay? These are pecan trees. Ain't no civilization out here, really, but there are people that live out here. Now, out in this area, the rebel flag flies high and proud everywhere. All right, I've been through this area. I've been coming to this area for a long time. Fort Benning is close by here, and as y'all know, I am an Army guy. So anyhow, I've seen a lot of Trump supporter stickers, posters, you know, the lawn. They put them on the lawn so you can see what family lives in this house. Like, family is going to vote for Trump, or the family is going to vote for Biden, or whatever. I've seen a lot of Trump stickers, posters, but I'm feeling hopeful because I've seen an equal amount, or if not more. I've actually seen more Biden posters out here, which is very surprising to me, to see the Biden-Harris posters out here. This is known. I don't want to call it redneck, but this is known Trump territory. So, although I see the Trump posters and the rebel flags, I still see a whole lot of Biden-Harris. You know what that tells me? That tells me that the people are fed up. Even those who probably voted for Trump are fed up. Now here's the joke. Those same people probably voted against Obama, and they probably voted against Obama based on race only. You know what I'm saying? The rebel flag flies high here, and you get the sense when you come in here that this is white man's territory. This is their happy place. I mean, there's a lot of free space here where they farm, and they have lots of land around their houses and all that. I'm sure you can see some of that stuff in the background as I'm talking and driving by. There's no traffic out here, really. One or two cars might pass you every now and then, but that's what it looked like. Okay? This is their territory. So to come out here and see all these Biden-Harris posters, it gives hope. Now, if you ask me who I'm voting for, it's not hard to tell. I am definitely going to be voting for Biden and Harris. I'm sick and tired of the bullshit too. Okay? And I'm not getting caught up. I've seen black people actually get caught up to the point where they look at you and tell you stuff like, oh, Trump's done a whole lot for the black community. But when I ask them, I don't want to argue with you. I just want you to list the list of things that he has done for the black community, so I can go look them up and verify them for myself. Not only that, so I can tell my people about them so they can take full advantage of them. So I want you to go find those things, the list of things that he's done, and post them so I can see them. Post them on this platform so I can see them. Like, here's a rebel flag right here. Let me see if I can get my camera around to show you where we're at out here. I don't know if you're gonna see it. I don't know if you saw it. But yeah, for the black people that are saying that Trump has done a whole lot for black folks and all this other stuff, man, post the list of things he has done, please, so I can go look it up and see and verify. Now, with that said, there's always that talk about how Obama didn't do anything for black people. Did y'all really expect President Obama, a black man, to get in office and just do things for black people? Imagine that. That was never going to happen. There was no way he was going to get in office and just do stuff for black people. No way. There was no way he was going to get in office and just do stuff for black people. He would have been assassinated quick fast. He was in office and he did what he did. But I want y'all to remember something though. The way you see black people being treated in the U.S. is exactly the same way that President Obama was under the same oppression as a president. So he didn't have freedom like, say, President Trump, like President Bush. Obama didn't have those same freedoms. The minute President Obama was elected, there was supposed to be a meeting that is called after every new president or after every election, presidential election, where both the opposing side, which would be Democrats and Republicans, would have came together at this big meeting hall, right? To congratulate the new president, to get familiar. It's a hobnob session, basically. Meet and greet and all that other stuff. I want you to know that when President Obama was elected, the Republican Party left that convention that night, refused to go to the meet and greet, instead had their own meeting. And at their own meeting, the agenda was how can they be of obstruction to that president for his next 4 years in office. Because he was supposed to be a one-term president in their eyes. And the plan was to make everything that he suggested, every plan that he put in place, was for them to oppose it and to make it fail. So at the end of his 4 years, he would be seen as the worst president ever. Well, we seen how that turned out, and he ended up getting another 4 years. And in that other 4 years, they fought him even harder, because now their plan was to make sure that his legacy went down in history as the worst 8 years in the United States of America under any president. I want to tell you what. I want you to go back and look at facts. Look at where the country's deficit was when President Obama took office and when he left office. Look at how many Americans finally had decent health care. See, there are a lot of Americans that don't want to pay taxes, right? And those are the same people that say stuff like, well, the United Kingdom and Canada has free health care for their citizens. No, they don't. It's not free. They just don't pay in the way Americans pay. You have a healthcare system in the U.S. which sends senior citizens bankrupt. Imagine you're retired. You can no longer work. You're elderly. And you're living off your Social Security, right? And then naturally, your health starts to fail, because that's what happens to humans in our later years. Now, in these years when you need it the most, you are stuck with a $60,000, $70,000, $80,000 bill, and you spend your life savings in your last days trying to pay off medical bills. You lose your house, which you're supposed to be paying, which you're supposed to be passing down to another generation. So your generational wealth, property, goes right back to government or goes to some medical facility, which they will sell and they'll keep the surplus. It's sickening. It's sickening. So under President Obama, a lot of good was done. It's not his fault that black people don't really read. I have a joke, and I say this. The most black people read nowadays, majority of us read social media comments. And that's about as much as we read anymore. So it's not his fault that all these policies were put into place to benefit everyone, including us. And we were ignorant of them, and we did not take advantage of them. So now we are here saying Obama didn't do nothing for black people either, so I'm voting for Trump again anyways. That's as ignorant as any comment I've heard. This is my personal story. As a United States Army Infantry combat veteran, right? I lost all my benefits under the Trump administration. I was out here trying to buy property, and although I had everything in line, I still could not purchase property because of simple things like, oh, your income decreased from one year to the next by more than 10%. Mind you, but the one that really got me was losing all my benefits and having to fight this government for my earned benefits. I went to combat. I was the 11 Bravo infantry soldier. I earned my benefits on the battlefield. So you can imagine when that check stopped. And I had to figure out what the hell was going on. And then I had to go through a lengthy ass process because of their mistakes to get my benefits back. You understand? And that process lasted years. It actually lasted over 2 years. And Trump has been in office for 4 years. So when they talk about how they love veterans, that's a lie, man. I have a lot of veterans right now that are in the same predicament. Veterans that gave their all, except for giving their life, as in being dead. And there's no love shown to them. We gotta fight for ours. Still. So don't let the facade fool you. I think the better vote is Biden-Harris, and that's where I'm going. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Who are you going to be voting for in this United States of America presidential election? Is it going to be Trump, or is it going to be on the Biden-Harris ticket? Democrat or Republican? And leave your comments in the comment section why. And I'll talk to you then. I'm out. Peace.